Hi, welcome to the running channel. I'm Kate and today I'm going to be looking at the brand new shoe from Nike. And that is the Air Zoom Tempo Next Percent. But first of all, if you're new around here, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon to get notified when we upload new videos, which we do every week. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at what kind of shoe this is. Now, Nike are billing this as a kind of companion shoe to the Alpha Fly. There's a video on the running channel testing out the Alpha Fly, so please check that out. But basically, here's the Alpha Fly. This is the shoe, or rather a prototype of this shoe, is the shoe that Eliud Kipchoge wore when he ran under 2 hours for the marathon. It has these very distinctive air pods, this very chunky sole. It has a carbon fibre plate running through it, all of which is designed to get you moving off your toes and onwards as quickly as possible. So the new Tempo shoe, if you have a look, also has these AirPods either side. And it also, which you can't see, but the information tells me, has a plate running all the way through it. But the difference is apparently the plate is less rigid, less firm than the plate in the racing shoe. And that's to apparently to help your foot to strengthen and get used to the sort of training in it as well. The press release also talks a lot about durability. So one of the criticisms of some of the Nike racing shoes recently has been that they don't have a lot of miles in them. Time will tell, but presumably this has been designed to last a little bit longer. As it's a training shoe, you would hope that it would get a lot more miles out of it than you would a racing shoe that you're perhaps only going to save for races. Okay, like the true shoe geek that I am going to weigh these shoes. So first of all, I'm going to weigh the Alpha Fly, the racers. This is a UK size 8, and please don't make any comments about my big feet. Thank you very much. So that is 217 grams. So let's see how it compares with the Tempo ones. 263 grams. So yeah, a little bit more, but I mean that's still in my book, that's still a pretty light shoe. Okay, let's get these shoes on. The laces are kind of sort of lateral, I think they call it, where it's sort of asymmetrical, so it's not straight down. Slightly different from the racing shoe, I guess. The racing shoe have a bit more of a kind of grip here, I suppose. Maybe that's for durability, I'm not sure. Interesting anyway. Wow, the bounce, that's amazing. They feel really bouncy. Ooh, quite excited now. Now I'm testing these shoes with very tired legs. I've done quite a lot of miles this week, and I've been to the gym a few times and done some stuff that my legs are not very happy with me about. But I always think actually testing a shoe on tired legs is quite a good idea, because everything feels bouncy and nice when your legs feel bouncy and nice anyway. So this is more a test of, do they feel bouncy when your legs have no natural bounce in them whatsoever. I mean, I've only been going for a few minutes, but I have to say the answer so far is very definitely yes. I feel seriously bouncy. You feel the energy return they talk about. It's lovely, like running on little fluffy clouds. A couple of miles later, you know, I've been lucky enough to test a lot of shoes in my career as a running journalist, and the vast majority of them are kind of fine, but I don't know, sometimes it's hard to say anything particularly exciting about them. Like, they're designed for miles, they're comfy, yeah, great, blah blah blah. And then sometimes you get a shoe that's terrible, rarely to be fair, and sometimes you get one that makes a memorable first impression, and this one is quite definitely that. So yeah. Okay, so I've done a nice easy 5k in the shoes, and really impressed so far. But as I say, easy miles, maybe slightly different from when you're trying to put in a bit of effort, a bit of sort of race pace type running. And these are shoes designed to go with the race shoes. They are supposed to be for kind of high-end training, They're not a kind of, I don't know, slog out your long run type shoe. So I'm going to do a few faster efforts, just some strides and things, to see how they feel at a kind of a more speedy pace for me. It's all relative. So done some strides as well, and they feel amazing. They're the kind of shoe where, wrong way, the more you put in, the more you seem to get out. So like jogging along is lovely, it feels really bouncy, but when you put some actual proper effort in, oh my god, it feels like, oh, it just feels like a dream. I love these shoes. Honestly, I am impartial, but I love these shoes. So I've now, I think, pretty thoroughly tested the shoes as much as you can in a few days. I've tried them on the treadmill, I've tried them on an easy run with some strides, and I've done a track session in them. Now, that track session that I did is probably the best track session I've ever done in my life. So that's a pretty big thumbs up from me. So, I mean, I guess I am kind of in, for me, good form. So it should have been a good session, but that doesn't always mean it will be. But what really impresses me about these shoes is not just the kind of bounciness and the energy return that you get off them, but how they feel when you're trying to run fast. They just feel like they're a really fast shoe for something that looks, you know, fairly bulky and is a bit more, weighs a bit more than the race shoe. They don't feel it, they just feel like you want to run fast and you want to run long and you want to just keep going in them. So I am really impressed. Obviously the cons, 160 quid, it's a lot of money. Not that different from some of the top end shoes from other ranges as well. So 140, 150 quid seems now to be becoming pretty commonplace for a pair of top end shoes, like it or not, and nobody does, but hey. Obviously I don't know how long they'll last. Only time will tell how many miles you get out of them. I've done, what, I don't know, 20 odd miles in them, which is not a lot, and I mean there's no obvious wear at all, but you would hope not after that. So yeah, for me, really, really, really massive thumbs up.